Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Provost, and today I'll be talking about my informative and persuasive speech topics. The first one I'll be starting with is my informative speech, and the topic I chose for this is school counseling. So my specific purpose for this speech is to inform you guys about school counseling in general and explain how a school counselor, their career can be used to honor God through promoting His love and His compassion and His forgiveness. And I think those are three really big topics that are portrayed all throughout the Bible, and they need to be portrayed all throughout our life every day. When I went to school, I really didn't feel like I had someone who worked at my high school who I could go to and talk to about my personal stuff. You know, everyone has stuff going on in high school. High school's not necessarily a fun time for everyone. And, you know, there's always this stigma about guidance counselors that all they can do is assign classes and you can't really go to them for anything else. But I really want to break that cycle and let people know that guidance counselors are there for you in other ways. You know, you can go to them to talk about personal things and they will help, and they can be a source of guidance in your personal lives. I love listening to people. You know, that's my big thing. I'm a great listener, and I just love children and helping people in general. So if you're like me and you have a big heart for children and a desire to change on your lives, and you want to help facilitate in the growth of adolescent minds as well as honor God through your career, then school counseling may be a good choice for you, just like it is for me. And I actually, you can see in the background my two my two dogs are right here, Philip and Stash. I put them in for a reason. I think that therapy dogs are a really overlooked concept, and I think that therapy dogs could be really beneficial to any counseling session if you just add them in. You know, even having them here with me now while I'm speaking is really just like decreasing my anxiety I had about having to do this speech. You know, dogs just bring a sense of calmness, and you know, they're there for you. You know, they know when I'm upset, and they come and they cuddle with me, and they just like bring my mood up when I'm feeling down. That's just what dogs do, you know. They really are a man and woman's best friend. So I think adding that to any counseling session, especially in high school, would really like increase the amount of students that would want to come, not only just because there's a dog, but because they feel more open to come and talk and feel free to, you know, be themselves, if that makes sense. So my second speech is my persuasive speech, and this topic is on cigarette smoking, and my purpose for this is to persuade my audience to agree with me that the tobacco industry needs to be shut down. And I know that's a huge thing to say, but the problem can be partly remedied for now by increasing educational programs designed to reach both young and old minds alike on the dangers of smoking. You know, that's a really near and dear situation to my heart because my mom actually had lung cancer twice. So I know the effects of long-term smoking. I have seen them personally, face to face, and I know what they can do to a person's body, and it's not good. And it's such a, like, instead of turning to that to help relieve your stress, people need to turn to God, you know? I know my mom used to say that cigarette smoking would help her after a long day at work or whatever, and now praying does the exact same thing that the smoking did. But now she knows better, and like that's such a good thing. And I think cigarette smoking is a worldwide epidemic that needs to be more focused on. You know, this problem can be remedied in a God-honoring way by increasing these programs on the topic. And I think it's a really important issue that needs to be dealt with. So thank you for listening.